thought it was a tailing key. Granddad got held at immigration. No, I'm just talking to the audience.
So my Singapore adventure began with a little bit of breakfast just down the road with my granddad, but after he got tired from walking around and the humidity, I decided that I would venture out by myself.
Okay, well, I've been on my adventures for a little while. I've covered a lot of ground, went into Bugis Plus, and just off to Suntec City. I'm gonna go in and have a look.
But you didn't find Suntec, did you?
If you're wondering where I'm going, the answer is I don't really have a clue. I'm in the middle of buildings and not much else. So hopefully I find my way back. Otherwise this is going to be a good story to tell about how I got lost in Singapore.
Lucky for me, there was an MRT station not too far from where I was, so I jumped on board and grabbed some culturally appropriate lunch. But after those adventures, I headed down to Chinatown Point, where I caught up with some family friends for a great dinner, and then we headed down to the night markets where it was bustling in preparation for the Lunar New Year.
No, I was just saying that I don't eat durian, neither does Kylie.
I'm the only one in the family that doesn't eat.
Oh, censor, cut.
Visiting one of Singapore's popular shopping districts, you can see they spared no expense in their architecture, and with the Lunar New Year approaching, the streets are decked out in lanterns and dogs, being the year of the dog. Not because they want to eat dog. But cheaper food here means good eating for me, and I was surprised that there are large drinks. With a little bit of shopping out of the way, I headed out to explore some more. One adventure being out to the gardens by the bay. Of course, my adventures wouldn't be complete if I didn't come across drama, and after being approached by an interesting gentleman who persisted that I go and visit his country, I bid him farewell in the most mature way possible.
Beautiful days that I've ever seen in Singapore. It's a clear day, it's not humid, it's pretty cool. I've never felt anything like this, so I'm going to go walking the hiking trails or something and hopefully I can see some good sights. For me, this is what tourism is all about. You take a walk, you get lost, you consult Google Maps, it doesn't lead you to a stray place, I hope. I haven't had much luck with Google Maps, but yeah, hopefully you find your way. Fitness. Whew. I am fitness. I am zen. I'm regretting this walk a little bit.
Walking the hiking trails spurred me on to go on more walking adventures. not appropriately dressed, I must admit, but the next few days was taking in the sights of what Singapore had to offer.
So many turtles. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Oh no, you're all running away from me. Alright, I'm leaving. Goodbye.
But once I absorbed as much culture as I could, it was time to have some fun.
All of a sudden we've just queued up and we just bolted for I don't know what.
We see everyone's turning to run back. We know.
It's big boy. Alright, so we're heading to ancient Egypt. So I went on a roller coaster for the first time in like, I think 10 years. And yeah, I didn't know what to expect, but it was pretty fun, actually, I must admit.
Since I couldn't grab clear footage of how much I enjoyed the roller coaster, here's a brief idea along with the audio I grabbed from a recording of how much I enjoyed it.
Ready?
Your souls are mine!
Wow.
Hope that wasn't too bad.
Alright. Whoa, watch the set. Yeah, that's alright.
Are you ready to go now?
Oh yeah.
What are you doing in Master Pump?
Oh, yeah. So we couldn't film in the rapids, but if you can't see by our clothing, get a little bit wet, just a little bit. Thanks Jurassic Park, all good. So Jimmy and I are waiting to go on the thrilling ride of the century.
But what's it called?
What's it called?
Sesame Street Spaghetti Space Chase.
Alright, we're going into outer space.
It's just in. The heroes are making their way down Sesame Street. Save that spaghetti!
Spaghetti!
Studios, we decided to venture deeper into Sentosa and ride the well-renowned luge.
Emma says hello.
With the final days of my adventure, I ventured out a couple more times to see the sights before heading home.
Today I'm officially at the Merlion. It was under construction, but now it's all good. And there's lots of photos going on. It's amazing, just the vibrancy of this area. It is incredible. See, and I don't feel out of place holding a camera in front of my face because literally everyone is holding a camera in front of their face or talking to the camera. So yeah, this happens to be my very last day in Singapore, well, full day in Singapore. I leave tomorrow morning, very early, but it's been a real fun time of just sightseeing and walking. In total, I think I've walked probably Singapore twice over. That's what it feels like. My legs are absolute jelly, but it has been an absolutely fun experience of just soaking in a different culture than a Western culture, just taking in the sights that you don't normally see, especially like my hometown is just a couple of tall buildings and a couple cactuses.
And in the early hours of the morning, it was time to step back through that portal.
What are you doing in my house?